Namaste Shiva, Abhinandate, Mama, Pratadavarnika Jiva, Samaste. Mama, Babat, Aryamarta Sutakatha, Pravarti Karoti. Hello, human. I'm a phantom. I'm the base of a human. I offer you a story of the first Death Son. There was once a young woman. Her husband had died. Her village had fallen on hard times and had also died out with her husband. She was the last of her village. That was it. It's a long time ago. Aryakalpa. It's even before the Vitya Paratana Kalpa. Paratana Yuga. Paratana Yuga. Actually, I mean Arya Yuga. It's like First Age. It's like even before the Age of Legends and stuff. So like, being just like one survivor left. Entire village. Disease. Just bad harvest. Can happen. So, she's pregnant. Village ran out of food. Everyone's starved. She's like the last one left. Because everyone wanted the village to survive. But there was not enough even for her. But she's like walking away. In like a couple days since she'd eaten. She had a fall on her way out of the valley that her village used to be in. She can tell the baby's fine, but she's worried that she won't be able to live her. And she's getting close, honestly. And she wanders off the trail by accident. It's the middle of the night. Hungry. Needing to keep going. A couple steps off the trail. Boom. Lost before you know it. Some more and more she's wandering through the night. And she comes to find out, like, because she just feels the baby coming, that babe's coming. And she's thinking, I'm in the middle of nowhere. My entire village is gone. I mean, they'd want to help me, and they're probably here in spirit with me, but can't really help me deliver a baby. Just wants to take care of it, especially if that fall means what I think it does. And she's thinking about her village, feeling that they're present with her, telling her that her husband's there. And she worries that that means that even if the baby survives, that means that she's going to go join them, no matter what. But she also feels someone else there. It's presence, it's unfamiliar. And she starts staggering. And she feels wetness between her legs, and she looks down. And first, there's blood. Now, I don't know how much you know about delivering children, but when the water's about to break, if blood comes first, that's very bad for the And she calls out to the unseen presence. O kind one, O gentle one, I know you're there. I fear I'm not long for this world, but I have a child near. Perhaps, with your help, I can deliver and keep my son safe. O kind one, O gentle one, would you please show your face? And the presence, she could feel, hesitated. And it almost felt afraid. And I replied, you are mistaken. I am not kind. I am not gentle. I would not help you if I could. I cannot, and I will not. But still, this soon-to-be expected mother could tell that in what they were saying there was a lie. And it was one that heavily weighed on the speaker. And it was the reason that the speaker was so afraid. So there's a modern legend about a birth that goes way better than this. It's called Lost. I happen to be a big fan of it myself. And in it, Claire, one of the main characters, delivers her son with the help of Kate. And that leaning against the tree thing, it's a real thing. It's very old school. So by the way, it's like walking around, literally, actually, right before you give birth. It helps make sure the baby is positioned properly, make sure they fall down naturally, make sure they just... Anyway. So, this, young lady, squatted against a tree, like her mother told her to, before her mother passed. Well, it was time to be ready there. And her brow came covered with sweat produced Ajna Svarajala. Ayurata Tavitya Ajna Svarajala. And she went into labor for reals, water breaks, started having dilations. And she can feel her entire village pressing closer. And she's like, oh, that's a bad sign. But she can also feel this other one draw closer as well. Interestingly enough, largely because this other one was just like more afraid than ever. If that one happens to be present, I'm sorry if I'm calling you out right now. Anyway. So, then, the young soon-to-be mother called out again. I am sorry. You are a stranger to me. I do not know that you are kind. I do not know that you are gentle. I spoke what I felt. If it were fact, and it is not my place to speak your truth. But, stranger to me, while I spoke incorrectly, I did not speak you lies. My child is coming. And while he may come to this world, I fear that I will leave it as soon as he does. I know you say you are not kind. I know you say you are not gentle. But even if you are neither, if my child comes, stranger, I beg you, if I cannot rear my child because I must leave this world as soon as he is of it, please, will you in my place? And the mother can feel the presence almost like want to start swearing every dirty word that they can know. And the mother was can feel that this is exactly what this other one is afraid of. It's exactly this. It's exactly this. That's what they're afraid of. And the stranger says, no, I can't do that. I am of you, but I'm not one of you. I cannot take your child as my own. And the mother nods. She feels the baby is literally about to come out. And in the distance, she can see the sun starting to peak up on the horizon. It starts lightening up. She says, and as you say, I will not ask you to take care of my child again. But I may ask you one more thing. And at that last one, she can feel the outright terror flood into the stranger. And she delivers the child. She pulls it up, because it holds her son in her arms. She was right. It was a boy. And he starts crying. And tears start coming out. She starts crying. And that is a Sujala. The first tears of a newborn child. Tears of the mother at dawn. And she can feel, despite the fact that day's coming, all of her tribe right there with her. To be with her when she's delivered over. But also to see the new member of their family. And with the Osujala, with the tears of dawn, the new mother was her baby. Calls out one more time the stranger. Says, stranger to me who says you are not kind, and says you are not gentle. I accept that. But there is true beauty in this world And I'm looking at it now. Please, not for me, but for yourself. Come look at my son. And Ambimertapini, Mother Dearest, death formed, death itself, sighed, came over to look at the child, touched the woman on her shoulder, let her die, looked at that brand new baby boy. I knew this was going to happen. And that's the story of the first death son. And how Ambimertapini became Ambimertapini, Ariamertasuto, or Mommy Dearest, death formed to the first death son. And that is my story for you, Sheila.